Welcome back to Smart Life, Less Effort. I use AI the way I use a planner to get out of my head and into action. In Saturday's video, I talked about using AI for a gentle reset. Today, I'm walking through exactly how I do that step by step using a simple weekly reset that helps me feel more grounded without becoming overwhelming. This is something I do when I feel a little scattered going into a new week. Not when I need a big plan, just when I want clarity. You can use this same process whether you're resetting after a busy week, easing back into a routine, or just trying to decide what actually matters right now. Let's get to it. Here's the first thing I type into ChatGPT. I feel a little scattered going into this week. Help me do a gentle reset. And just like last time, ask me a few questions to help me focus. I like starting this way because it slows things down. Instead of jumping straight into planning, I let AI ask questions and help me sort through what's actually on my mind. So I'll look through these questions and answer the ones I want just to give it a little bit more context. And then I'll let it get to its recommendations. Now I've answered those clarifying questions. I ended up using the dictate feature just because it was faster. And it came back and repeated back what I said. It gave a little bit of framework. It did a nice job with a step-by-step suggestion on what I could do to meet my goals this week. But something that I would prefer to do is put in another prompt, which I've already done here, just to get through the answers faster. But based on what we discussed, help me identify 3 priorities for this week, 2 things that can wait, 1 thing I can let go of, and keep it realistic and supportive. So I keep giving ChatGPT those boundaries of don't make this overwhelming. Eventually, the more times you use ChatGPT and you keep giving it the same guidelines, it will naturally go that way. So when I look at this, I'm not going to follow it perfectly. I'm just kind of noticing what feels right, what feels like too much. This is really where I pause and do a reality check. So here it has 3 priorities for the week. I have to deliver a major project. That's non-negotiable. Externalizing what's in my brain, not too bad. And protect my evenings. Delay sitting on the couch. This is just so that I don't fall asleep right away. So those things actually seem pretty decent. If there was something that was overwhelming, I would just go and simplify it. If it doesn't fit my energy, I adjust it. And if it's really something I don't think matters, then I'll just let it go. ChatGPT did offer 2 things that can wait. So don't do anything that's non-urgent. And be okay with not trying to optimize or improve things. And then I said that I haven't been able to keep up with my Spanish lessons. It just seems like too much right now. So ChatGPT is giving me the permission to let go of that this week, which reinforces where my mind was headed anyways. The key takeaway here is to remember that AI gives suggestions, but I decide what actually stays. Once I have my priorities, I will put in one last prompt. So I say, turn these priorities into simple weekly outline. Nothing detailed. I'm being specific there so it doesn't give me 800 things to do. And then just enough structure to help me feel grounded. I don't really want a full schedule here, so I'm hoping that prompt helps summarize just some basic things so I can have a light framework and I'm not starting each day from scratch. So it looks like it gave me the one thing for weekly focus. Just do this each morning. And then it breaks down Monday through Friday. So again, these are pretty simple bullets as I'm reading through this. They won't take a lot of time to do. If there are things in here that I just don't think I would get value out of, then I just skip them. But what you can do is, as you continue to work with ChatGPT, you can give it feedback on what works for you and what didn't. And it'll take that into account going forward. So it will continuously learn your style and your needs. This process for a reset works no matter what your week looks like. You can use it for work tasks, home projects, routines, or just mental clarity. The goal isn't to do more, it's to make the week feel less overwhelming. Here's a simple version you can save and reuse. I feel scattered going into this week. Help me do a gentle reset. Ask me a few questions to clarify my focus. Then help me identify priorities and create a light weekly outline. This is one of the simplest ways I use AI to reset my week and feel more grounded before I start. I'll see you in the next Smart Life, Less Effort tutorial.